My name is Chris, and I'm a real estate agent.
My name is Gabby, and I'm a wedding planner.
Currently living in Redondo Beach. Currently, we're living with our roommates in Redondo Beach.
But it's getting pretty crammed with the 2 dogs and 4 humans.
It's time to move out.
With home prices in their area averaging around $1 million, they've decided to look for something more affordable, a tiny house.
We figured, well, maybe we can get a smaller home and pay less and travel more, ideally.
Yeah.
The reason we want to go tiny is because we want to spend our money on experiences and not so much things.
Our budget is $30,000 to $35,000.
Yeah, and I'd really like to stay within that.
So how big a space are you looking for?
Around 400 to 600 square feet.
Is there room for us?
Yes. Sure. Los Angeles area doesn't really have a lot of choices for tiny homes, so we're having to expand our options. I'd really love to live on a boat because we have the option to travel.
For me, it's really about having a home with a foundation and not have to move it anywhere.
That's not fun.
I've also been thinking about a yurt, and what I love is there is just kind of one big room, but you have a dome ceiling. I think it's very much aligned with our personality and our adventurous lifestyle.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
They'll be seeing a variety of tiny options, and they're starting off by meeting up with tiny house expert Ilsa Ackerman, who's showing them a model yurt on her property that comes in different sizes and is customizable. But they'd have to find land to place it on.
Oh my gosh.
This is cool. What's the square footage?
196.
Okay.
That's tiny.
How much does a yurt like this cost?
So a bare bones version of this yurt is 15,000.
Wow.
That's really good.
That's reasonable.
Well, I've made a lot of upgrades.
Okay.
I've upgraded the yurt and added the kitchen and deck. The kitchen and deck were about 20,000.
Oh, wow.
And then the bathroom is another 5,000.
So this is something we can add on over
Yeah.
time. Can we go check it out?
Let's go take a look.
All right. Wow.
This is big.
Yeah, this is actually really spacious.
Has a wood-burning stove.
It heats up the yurt really nicely.
Okay, can you cook on it?
No,
Okay.
only for heating.
Okay, but there are different kinds.
Yeah.
There are some that would be, you could cook on.
Absolutely.
It could, I mean, that could serve as a dual purpose. Maybe this is really part of our cooking space. I'm absolutely obsessed with the yurt. It's our foundation home. It's where we can at least start building out. It really could be a forever home. Where is the bathroom?
The bathroom is in a separate structure just outside.
Okay. I would say we would want a bathroom inside.
Oh.
I just don't want to go out in the middle of the night to like go do my business.
They're now seeing an option that would give them the mobility Chris is looking for.
It's a tough boat ready to go through the seas, built in Taiwan in 1973. It's 42 feet long, about 470 square feet.
Sounds nice.
How much is it?
They're asking $40,000.
That's a lot more. I mean, we're thinking 30, 35,000.
We can come up with an extra 5,000.
Keeping it in a marina, I'm guessing there's like rent of some sort.
Sure. For a liveaboard slip, you're going to pay about $900 a month.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of space.
This is a lot bigger than I thought, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the white walls and wood accents.
I'm not really a fan of the carpet.
Well, you can change that. A little more complicated than doing it in your house because you've got to be able to set it up so that the hatches will open and close.
We're at the top of our budget for this already. I don't want to do a ton of renovations.
But I'm pretty handy.
I can feel it moving. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Below deck, there are 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
I'm getting a little bit claustrophobic, not gonna lie. Oh no, am I gonna be stuck in the corner?
There's plenty of headroom. You're not going to hit your head.
I mean, I don't know. Almost. You're gonna hit your head.
This is what's commonly called a V-berth, and you've got sleeping for up to 4 people.
What's going on with these walls?
There was something over that at one point.
Oh.
And then you've got a separate bathroom over here.
Oh my gosh.
To get back to Gabby's comfort zone, they're seeing something more conventional and on land.
It's a kid house.
Okay.
So the exterior is delivered to you.
I absolutely love the exterior of it.
I like the style too, but it
Yeah.
looks a little small. How many square feet is it?
It's 140 square feet, but I wanted to show you an example of what you can do in such a small space.
What does something like this cost?
So for the structure, you're talking $25,000, and then on top of it, you would have to add the extras like the deck.
Okay.
How much more is that?
For deck, this side, it's cedar, about $10,000.
Wow, it's so cute. But It's really
It's
tiny.
small.
But check this out. You can also open the door completely, and then you can have the whole deck ahead
Yeah,
of
you could have a whole little kitchen seating area really outside.
Yep.
The dogs can run in and out. That's really cool.
This is the kitchen.
Yes, I went with the basic amenities, but obviously in your case, you could get a kid, which is a couple of feet a little larger, and then have a kitchenette in there.
More square footage, more money. I love this combination of the wood, the warm wood tones, the white kind of bright walls, and this outdoor space is exactly what we're looking for. I think the dogs would have just a blast, and it'd be great for entertaining.
My main concern is it's just tiny. We're gonna have to find a plot of land, and who knows where that's gonna be. That's like a huge factor that we need to worry about. And also, like, we can't go anywhere. I'm still thinking the boat's the way to go.
I still have some convincing to do, for sure.
Having seen several different ways to live tiny, will Chris convince Gabby to sign up for a life on the water? Or will she win out with a place on land?
Oh, I'm excited for the weekend. I mean, we should take the boat out if we can.
Catalina?
Yeah.
Okay. We've been on the boat for 3 weeks now and absolutely love it.
I was so set on living on land that I really was surprised that,
I was right.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. But yes, that you were right.
It was listed for $40,000 and we got it for $30,000. Then every month we pay around $900 in marina fees. I just love the massive amount of living space that we have.
I mean, it's technically a 2-bed, 2-bath.
Yeah.
So when we have guests over, lots of room for them to sleep.
How's it going?
Welcome aboard.
Wow.
What do you think?
Ahoy, ladies. This place looks great.
I've been able to kind of transform the space a little bit. We did some painting, we did some reupholstering of the cushions.
It feels more homey
It
now.
yeah, it definitely feels more homey. We have started the renovations in the V-berth. That's gonna be our guest bedroom. They're like bunk beds, but we connected it into one bigger bed, so at least a couple could stay down there.
So we definitely need to renovate the second bathroom, but we just haven't had time to do it.
We don't even want to go in
Yeah.
there.
That's like the forbidden zone.